Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
We are just getting started.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Zanetti. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Yamal.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And it's Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. Joe! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, and his manager is visibly annoyed with that, and that's one more thought that he didn't want to have to think about. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
The chance to break through. 1-0! Just one winner! Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Zico!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
Well, he went with real power then, when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo knocks it into space. Ball is over the line. Quarter of an hour played. Nice looking ball. And he's straight offside. Belletti. Gerrard making good progress. Adams. And it's Olmo. Diouf. No foul, says the referee. Camavinga. And it's Zico. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Adams. Pass somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti. Dani Olmo. Costa Curta. De Ligt. Zico. And De Ligt. Dani Olmo. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. And De Ligt. Camavinga. And De Ligt. Adams. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Kimmich. Juve. And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Diego Costa. Half an hour played now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Adams. It's Albert Ferrer. Adams. And it's Belletti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aubameyang. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. De Ligt.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Zanetti. And Dani Olmo. Albert Ferrer. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Yamal. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And they've got rid. And it's Olmo. It's Kimmich. Dani Olmo. Zanetti. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through.
There will be one.
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Camavinga. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile.
Shoot! He's come in hard. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get rid. Dani Olmo. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Yaya Toure. Not the most accurate pass. And a chance! He's got a goal! Parity is restored. They just will not be beaten. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Short changes him with that pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, good Clyde! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's green grass ahead. Shoot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he plays one through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Casillas can clear it away. That's good running with the ball. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Just about up to the hour now. Yamal ventures forward. Tries to pass it through. Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Diego Costa tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. And Aubameyang! And he hits the net! And he has clawed them back into it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Try to game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gerrard. Gerrard venturing down the left. He's picked his way through. No, there's no going past him this time. Gerrard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Danny Olmo, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away, just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Danny Olmo. And it's Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. De Ligt. Oh no, what has happened here? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
To replace him is number 22, Rawal.
Adams. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Gerrard. He is through here. Gerrard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice. That's a little off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Gerrard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Zico tries to clear. Belletti distributed tidily. Messi, and it's played in. Terrific effort! Goal! Arsenal! Could this be it? Could that be the decisive one? They need this to be decisive.
Well, they look absolutely pumped. This could be the final push they needed in order to get over the line.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Milan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Still not a lot in this final. This is far from done.
Well, one mistake, one lucky break, that's all it takes to change everything. Both sides are still going to have to do their fair bit of fighting.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Adams. Can he get it through? And it's Luis Suarez. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
De Ligt. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Akanji gets it clear.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi. He's got it, and Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Flashes it across. And he's taking no chances there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's that. Arsenal have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So things are underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Threads one in. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bellingham! Cleared away. That's a decent clearance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Duff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And they've got a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! About as smooth as it gets. And the deadlock is broken in the final. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Looking to play him in. Duke receives it in a real chance! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Japan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Valverde. Japan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Oh, right place, right time. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Valverde. Great chance! And a neat finish! Right back in the game. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Goes for a shot! And that was nowhere near his best. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Corner it is. This is their second corner of the game. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And he has clawed them back into it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Corner number 3 coming up. He'll try to keep this alive. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Kunde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out of play. And it's Rodri. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Looking for options for movement. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Soboslai makes a move down the right. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot! Goal! Japan! Ahead again. They have their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Japan have their lead.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Howson cuts out the pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. O'Reilly did well to stay calm there. Valverde. Howson. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Goulet. Zanetti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, nice interception. Yep, it's a corner. Madrid get their 4th corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Bellingham, played out wide. And he's quick to return it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Soboslai going forward. It's played through for him. He is through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Japan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri, Rice, a quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Now O'Reilly. Bellingham. Now it's Rice. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Howson spots it and intercepts. Howson is the team's great visionary.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Distributed tidily. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde, and it's Arda Güler. Dani Olmo providing, and there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
O'Reilly. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Substitution for Japan, number 11, Dani Olmo. Number 9, El
Here we go then.
Coming on the field, number 15,
Howson.
Number 14,
Japan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Howson. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Rashford! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Howson. Now O'Reilly. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Güler. Spread out to the left. He's found space here. Howson. Now O'Reilly. Not the most convincing of passes, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
In a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And that is a little undercooked. And it's made its way to him. And he's in on Valverde! Oh, it's hit the post! Soboslai clears. Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Japan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And here's Haaland. Played into space. Skillfully cut out. He is... And a chance! And that's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
64 minutes in.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, good spread. Mbappe! Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Rice. Szoboszlai. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Bergkamp.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out towards the flank. O'Reilly got a long way forward to join the attack. Howson. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. And here's Goulet. And that is expertly dealt with. Now this could be a chance. And that's a tiny finish. And with time ebbing away, we are back where we started.
Yeah, I always felt that this was going to be tight, as finals inevitably are. I'm sure we'll see plenty of twists and turns before we're done here, Peter.
And now he has two. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Bergkamp. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Almost nothing left on the clock here. And lest we forget, if there's no decider, there will be penalties. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the finish! Goal! Japan! A crucial goal in a crucial game, and the passions boil up. They want this, they really want it.
Oh, just how big is this, Peter? And the timing of it all too. Now you can expect the players to go tooth and nail to defend this advantage.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's...
Oh, shooting chance! Valverde. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball, neatly clipped into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rice.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly...
Oh, what has happened here? Picks up, tries a shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Marcus Rashford.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. Zanetti. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
There will be 3
he knows
minutes added time.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's come to nothing. O'Reilly. Now it's Mbappe. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. And it's Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Would everyone like to join me in making a special mention to those in the crowd who are celebrating their wedding anniversaries today?
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries to cross. Zaire Emery! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zaire Emery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ball is over the line. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He is...
Oh, he's having a go! And that has fizzed wide.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Saka promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Musiala. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal. Musiala. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, this looks sharp. He's played it back. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Passing nice. And De Bruyne! Oh, nearly.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Is the team's great visionary. Your impression so far, Jim?
Madrid have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Koundé. Here's Rodri. Played back to the goalkeeper. Koundé. Rodri. And Jamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Musiala.
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Shoot! Goal! Germany! Big moment, big goal, big lead.
The goal scored for Germany after 20
And
minutes.
the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. Musiala. And they've switched it over to the other side. And here's Yamal. Now it's Osimhen. Musiala. Good effort from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, he's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. No foul, says the referee. Rodri. Musiala, played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. And it's Koundé. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the and the shot! it, the two-goal cushion.
Goal scorer for Germany.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Germany are doing very
Shevchenko.
nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. De Bruyne. That's a cute ball. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Khan claims comfortably. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kadiolu is always looking to play quality balls. Juve. And it's De Bruyne. Yamal. And the return pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine!
Goal scorer for
Oh,
Germany.
it really is a finish of the highest order!
Number 4.
And they're threatening to
Andrei
fly
Shevchenko.
away here! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Plays it in low. Corner it is. Madrid have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now he's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Rodri. De Bruyne.
Have been indicated.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, red, nice interception. Koundé. Zaire Emery. Now that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko. Oh, good take in a good area. Deftly away. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, this team have been ordinary, just not getting anywhere near as much out of the game as their opposition in the way they've set up to play it. So things are going to have to change, Peter, and pretty quickly.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. here we go then.
Madrid really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Rui Costa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Yes! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Germany are having a ball here. Musiala, Osimhen, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rui Costa. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Koundé and Zaire Emery looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Rui. It's Rui Costa! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 15.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Rui Costa.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Defending of the desperate variety, and reclaimed it in a trice.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, nice touch. Shevchenko! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. Cleared without hesitation. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Rice! Oh, impressive strike. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Great vision. And this is Rui Costa. Rodri. Osimhen played out to the left flank. It's Saka looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Koundé, Rijkaard, and Akanji. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zaire Emery. Where is he? Koundé. And it's Koundé. And here's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. gone backward here, and back it goes. And it's Sayer, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Number 18, Vinicius Jr. coming on the field. Number
Royce
7
is a player who's always giving defenders
Number
headaches.
15, Eden Hazard.
Looking for the run.
Rui Costa.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that has put paid to that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's running through. And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Royce. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's all alone. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Saka. And Upamecano. Howson. Played out towards the right wing. Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. It's Rui Costa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just too much on that. Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's had it nicked away. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Germany really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid still making a fight of this. Zaire Emery. And Shevchenko.
Number 42.
This is Rui Costa. He is through here. Oh, good finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Rui Costa.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Rui Costa.
The dream is all but over. You wonder, was this just a game too far?
Yeah, I might have to agree with that, Peter. The way they capitulated in this manner, it looks like they had nothing left.
Kajolu. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. That is good strength. Rijkaard. And it's Kadiolu. And Kadiolu. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Howson gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's there to retrieve it, spread it left. Baresi always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And that is a little undercooked. Ter Stegen chooses to deal with it himself. Played out wide. And this is Hazard. Madrid could have here their final chance. So their fourth corner of the game.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. The ball has bounced loose now. Upamecano. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Howson. Oh, what a mistake! And that's it. Germany have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Hello everyone. In case of any emergency, please make sure
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Things already rolling.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's gone looking for safety.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
It does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diouf. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vitinha. And it's Aguero. Zanetti. Marquinhos. That could spell trouble. Can he get it through? Rice. Jupe. Great vision. Jupe! That is some save from Khan. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Not the most accurate pass. Pacho. Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Big moment, big goal, big lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Japan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rice. And he's running through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
That's panic, Peter. I can understand why he felt the need to do that, but not the sort of mistake you want to make in a final.
So Japan have a free kick. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Slide! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Madrid genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Ligt is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Aguero. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Rice. Diouf. Now that looks a decent ball. Diouf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pacho clears without hesitation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Pacho. De Ligt. Dani Olmo. Knocks it into space. Cafu cuts out the pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Japan have their second corner now. No, not the best of headers.
Rice clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Azar. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. That'll be a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha!
Diouf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aguero looking to receive it in space. And here's Vitinha. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Rice tries to play it through. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Threads one in. Aguero. He's shifting through the gears. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And he has clawed them back into it. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Juve! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gattuso. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Short changes him with that pass. Juve. Oh, easy pickings there. Juve. Hazard, a player so we are halfway through this final. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, I think we're getting the final many would have hoped for, Peter, with both teams doing their part to make this a very entertaining watch. I don't see too many unhappy faces about, and I think, you know, we have a lot to expect in the second half.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Japan, number 9, El Hajdu.
And we're up and running.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 7.
That has not gone well.
Neymar.
Japan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Hazard. Gerrard. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. He's had a shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's a little off target. And it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. He is through here. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Marquinhos. That has been slung wide. Gerrard. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. He'll try from distance! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's off and running. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. And he's managed to get rid. Vitinha. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And he's definitely onside. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. This is Aguero. Japan have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nice bit of trickery. Rashford. Hazard. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Rodri. And it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gerrard. Gerrard. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's going wide left. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. And it's Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. Timber. And Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. He's onside! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And it's Hazard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! Could this be it? Could that be the decisive one? They need this to be decisive.
It's great stuff. This shows exactly why they're in this position. Just give it to me every week, please. I'm dialed in. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Japan with the lead. And he's there to get it away.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Zanetti. And the finishing line very much in sight now. Just a few moments from glory. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Now it's Gerrard. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. Timber. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ronaldo wants to run onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gerrard. Azar. The final 5 minutes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's made its way to him. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 6. Naul.
Cleared without hesitation. Struck first time. No, he's missed it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rashford, and he's found a way past. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Rashford.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Japan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Rashford.
There will be
That looks a decent ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's been hooked away.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Steven Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 22. Declan Rice.
Out again for a throw-in. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Cafu, looking to play him in. Marquinhos makes the interception. And that will be the final act. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it.
Can he finish? It's in! They have their precious lead, and he is loving it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted, works it forward. O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Van Dijk. And it's Arda Güler. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Güler. And he can clear it away. In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Looking for options for movement. And here's Bellingham, and that's gone loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rui Costa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Back towards them. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
And the shot! And it's in! Ahead again, they have their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Valverde. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He can run onto that. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. And Shevchenko!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Parity is restored. They just will not be beaten. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about
it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And there's a goal! And their mojo is back. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid leading now.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the new...
Takes a shot! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Jude providing an outlet on that flank. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Spread it left. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Half an hour played now. Great vision. And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Germany cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the through ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. Jupe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, terrible mistake. That's going to go a long way. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's O'Reilly. Koundé cuts it out. Jupe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Vinicius Junior, just past the 40th minute mark. Bellingham. He's beaten Bellingham! Too close for comfort.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Bellingham. And here's Goulet. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Jupe. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Royce.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. And it's Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jupe! Delicious from Jupe! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he has clawed them back into it.
21.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
Please make sure
45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, I think we're getting the final many would have hoped for, Peter, with both teams doing their part to make this a very entertaining watch. I don't see too many unhappy faces about, and I think, you know, we have a lot to expect in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So a half that has been utterly unpredictable, a real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. So shoots! And a neat finish! And that has taken them well and truly back to where they want to be. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Germany have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
After 58 minutes,
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Vinicius Junior.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp hit. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Kadiolu. Akanji. Ball played for Rijkaard. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Baresi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Shevchenko. It's Rui Costa. Bellingham. Now the ball's gone astray. Searching pass he's played there. Kajolu. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's Mbappe! And somehow he kept it out.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
So, third corner of the game. Germany are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Nice looking ball. Baresi gets it clear. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. The ball has bounced loose now. It's anyone's ball now.
Substitution for Germany, number 22.
Madrid get their fourth quarter.
Number 21, El Hadjdou, coming on the field.
That has been
Number
knocked
42,
clear.
Yamal Musiala.
And
Number
now a
25,
sudden chance to counter.
Pierre Aubameyang.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Oh, what a... Goes for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Koundé. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ah, he's given it away! The dream is all but over. You wonder, was this just a game too far?
Yeah, I might have to agree with that, Peter.
There's the shot! Oh, good finish! They're back within reach! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Germany may be down, but not out just yet. O'Reilly. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Haaland. Goulet is onto this. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aubameyang. Rijkaard. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Oh, just a keeper now. Rui Costa has the space to scheme. Howson. O'Reilly. And it's Van Dijk. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now O'Reilly. Howson. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Now Howson. And it's Bellingham. O'Reilly. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Full added minutes have been
Aimed
indicated.
beyond the defence. And it's Zaire Emery. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Can he get it through? He's through here. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Goulet. Nicely aimed pass. Time added on 4 minutes. Out towards the flank. Valverde has to go back here. Real chance! And that will be the final act. Madrid have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
This is a staff announcement to the member of staff group.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Things already rolling.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Zanetti. Gerrard. Kimmich. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Gerrard.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That's gone loose. He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
Rice picks it up out wide. So no chances falling either way for the time being. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Now Albert Ferrer. Messi. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Zanetti. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gerrard venturing down the left. Played in by Gerrard. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's following up. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And back to the keeper. Albert Ferrer. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Belletti. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Adams. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. This looks promising. Guardiola. Rice. Osimhen. And it's Rice. Gerrard. Dani Olmo. Jupe. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is. Header! It's bounced back off the post. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vardiol. It's Pedri. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. And it's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now it's Gerrard. Kimmich. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that was totally needless, Peter. This is one game you can't afford to lose your head. He's lost his discipline there.
Upamecano. And it's Pedri. And it's Azar. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Adams. Albert Ferrer. That looks a decent ball. Hazard cuts out the pass. Upamecano. It's Pedri. Azar. And here's Osimhen. Azar. Pedri. Rijkaard carries the ball down the right. Tries to pass it through. And it's Gerrard. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice looking ball. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Zanetti with the clearance. That's a throw. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Threads one in. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Kimmich engages and forces him off the ball. Rice! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
We expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Madrid have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Pedri! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Pedri clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself
There will
up
be 1
perfectly.
minute at a time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared. And we have breezed through the first half of the final.
Hello, everyone.
And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, this team have been ordinary, just not getting anywhere near as much out of the game as their opposition in the way they've set up to play it. So things are going to have to change, Peter, and pretty quickly.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Rijkaard. Coming on the field is number 18.
And we're up and running.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Belletti. And that's another good win of the ball. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Pedri. To Osimhen. And it's Lewandowski. Gerrard. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Over to the right flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's played it back. Albert Ferrer. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Messi gets into a good position. Impressive jump! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he can clear it away. Albert Ferrer. And it's Belletti. Can he get onto this? He is through here! And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.